Now, another inside scoop coming in, according to our sources, on what exactly happened between Tejasvi Yadav and Rohini Acharya. Now, sources tell us that Tejasvi had an argument with Rohini Acharya last afternoon. That Rohini had discussed the review of the defeat and responsibility of the RJD. During this, we are learning that she had also told Tejasvi Yadav that they should respond to party workers' protests against Sanjay Yadav. This, of course, sparked an argument between Tejasvi and Rohini, is what sources say. They also indicate that Tejasvi had told Rohini that we lost the election because of you and that we are cursed by you. During this argument, Tejasvi had thrown a slipper at Rohini Acharya and also abused her, is what we're learning. This, of course, is the latest details we're hearing from our sources as far as what happened between Tejasvi Yadav and Rohini Acharya. My colleague Somu Anand joins us with more details. Somu, now an inside scoop that we're learning as far as what happened between Tejasvi and Rohini. Now, in Rohini's post, she had given us a sort of some amount of an idea of what happened, where she did say that a slipper was raised to hit her, abuses hurled against her. It seems now, as per our sources, she was blamed by Tejasvi for the loss of the elections and also said that the party was cursed because of her.
बिल्कुल, देखिए, यही जानकारी मिल रही है फिलहाल सूत्रों के हवाले से कि रोहिणी आचार्य ने ये कहा कि जो लोग इस पूरे कैंपेन में इन्वॉल्व थे, जो रणनीति बना रहे थे, उनको इस बात की जिम्मेदारी लेनी चाहिए कि आखिर पार्टी की इतनी बुरी हार क्यों हुई। 143 सीटों पर पार्टी ने अपने उम्मीदवार उतारे थे और उनमें से महज 25 सीटें पार्टी को आई हैं। बहुत खराब प्रदर्शन रहा है पार्टी का, तो इसकी जिम्मेदारी कौन लेगा? और उस बात को लेकर के परिवार के जो दूसरे सदस्य हैं, और खासतौर पे इसमें तेजस्वी यादव का नाम लिया जा रहा है क्योंकि वो नेता प्रतिपक्ष हैं और वही इस बार चेहरा भी थे और उनको मुख्यमंत्री का चेहरा महागठबंधन के नेताओं की तरफ से घोषित किया गया था। तो जब ये सवाल हुआ उसके बाद ही परिवार में विवाद शुरू हुआ और कल जाकर के विवाद और ज़्यादा तेज हो गया और उसके बाद रोहिणी आचार्य ने ये फैसला किया कि वो राजनीति छोड़ेंगी, परिवार से भी अपना नाता तोड़ेंगी और उसके बाद वो अचानक घर से बाहर निकल गई। उन्होंने इस बात की जानकारी पहले एक्स पर पोस्ट करके दी और उसके बाद फिर मीडिया से भी उन्होंने बात की। तो जाहिर तौर पे उनके अपने आरोप थे और ये कहा गया था कि जिस तरह से पार्टी ने सर्वे कराए, जो इंटरनल सर्वे थे पार्टी में, उसमें भी कई सारी गड़बड़ियां थी। ये जानकारी भी सामने आ रही है। जो कैंपेन चलाया गया, जिस तरह की मैसेजिंग देने की कोशिश की गई लोगों के बीच में, वो सही से कम्युनिकेट पार्टी नहीं कर पाई, इसलिए एक बड़ा वर्ग जो है वो उनसे नहीं जुड़ पाया। पार्टी के लिए चैलेंज था कि जो अपना कोर
So, stay on with us. I'm being joined by Shehzad Poonawalla at the moment. Thank you for joining us, sir. Now, these details are quite shocking that are coming in. As per our sources, that Rohini Acharya was blamed for the loss in Bihar, and therefore the rift has widened in the family. And Rohini Acharya, we know, has publicly come out and said that she's disowning the family and that she was abused.
You see, this is the internal matter of their family and their party. But on a broader spectrum, I would only like to say that if the daughter of the household is being mistreated, ill-treated, abused, heckled, beaten and scared and is being insulted in this way, imagine how the women of Bihar would have been treated had these people come to power. And that too at the behest of somebody who is, in their words, an outsider. Tej Pratap has also called him Jai Chand. So now, on the basis of this, one can imagine how lucky Bihar is that they have not elected such people who don't even treat their own daughters well. Point number one. Point number two is that Tejasvi is unable to keep his parivar together. How would he have kept the state together? So you see, there is a civil war within the family that is going on. It's a parivar, and this parivar is happening because it's a lust of power, lust of money, lust of resources that is taking place. We have full sympathies for the daughter of the house, Rohini ji, because she has given the kidney also to Lalu ji, but she is being treated in this way at the behest of Sanjay Yadav and Ramesh. It only shows what would have happened to Bihar's women or Bihar's daughters had these people come to power.
Right, thank you, Shehzad Poonawalla, for joining us and sharing your thoughts on the development. My colleague Somu Anand still with us. Somu, as far as the details we're getting in from our sources, this is not merely a familial issue. It seems that there's some amount of power tussle there as well, because we're learning, Somu, that Tejasvi had himself invited Rohini earlier to campaign in several areas, but she had chosen that she would campaign in every area in Saran, but she was not allowed to do so. Take us through more details as far as the campaigning was concerned and through which the rift widened.
बिल्कुल देखिए, रोहिणी आचार्य पार्टी में वो चेहरा बन गई थी, खास तौर पे लालू प्रसाद यादव को किडनी डोनेट करने के बाद जिसकी अपील कार्यकर्ताओं में थी और आम लोगों में भी अपील थी। जब वे लोकसभा का चुनाव लड़ रही थी तब भी एक सेंटिमेंट उनके साथ जुड़ा था, इमोशनल सेंटिमेंट जुड़ा था और खुद जो उनके खिलाफ प्रत्याशी थे वे भी उन पर किसी तरह के व्यक्तिगत बातचीत से बचते थे। तो ये रोहिणी आचार्य की यूएसपी थी और इसको पार्टी भुना सकती थी। लेकिन उससे पहले ही जब तेजस्वी यादव बिहार अधिकार यात्रा पर निकले थे, उस दौरान संजय यादव की एक तस्वीर को जिस तरह से ट्वीट करते हुए, जिस तरह से पोस्ट करते हुए रोहिणी आचार्य ने कई सवाल खड़े किए थे। उसके बाद से ही वे हाशिए पर चली गई थी। हालांकि उसके बाद ये कहा गया था कि परिवार में सब कुछ ठीक हो गया है, लेकिन रोहिणी आचार्य बहुत ज़्यादा इन्वॉल्व नहीं दिखी। और इस बात को लेकर के उनसे ये कहा जा रहा है कि अगर रोहिणी आचार्य वो कैंपेन में जाती तो खासतौर पे जो विमेन वोटर्स हैं उनको वो प्रभावित कर सकती थी, लेकिन ऐसा हुआ नहीं। तो जाहिर तौर पे दोनों तरफ के अपने अपने आरोप हैं और उन आरोपों के बीच में अब ये तो बहुत साफ है कि पार्टी को भारी नुकसान हुआ है। जिस तरह से 10,000 रुपए दिए गए और महिला वोटर्स जो है वो एनडीए की तरफ झुकी, जैसा कई एक्सपर्ट्स अनुमान लगा रहे हैं। तो इसको कंट्रोल किया जा सकता है अगर राष्ट्रीय जनता दल की तरफ से कुछ महिला जो है वो कैंपेन करती। राबड़ी देवी ने भी बहुत ज़्यादा कैंपेन कुछ किया नहीं इस बार, और रोहिणी आचार्य अगर आती तो उसका फायदा होता। तो ये इन सभी चीज़ों का नुकसान हुआ है और अब ये रिफ्ट जो है वो सीधे तौर पे सामने आ चुका है।
So almost stay on with us. I'm also being joined by my colleague Prabhakar. Prabhakar, now as per our sources, we're hearing that this rift had festered earlier as well with the issue of Sanjay Yadav that had come in, where earlier he had said that Rohini Acharya could pose a threat to Tejaswi's political future, and Rohini herself as well, according to sources, had spoken to Tejaswi about the protests that were being done by party workers against Sanjay Yadav. But it seems that Tejaswi had picked Sanjay Yadav over the family, over Rohini Acharya. If you could take us through more on this.
See, if you want to see the entire thing in perspective, the man in the epicenter is Sanjay Yadav, and now the new name has erupted, who's Ramiz, who happens to be the lieutenant of Sanjay Yadav. So basically, these two guys are the people who actually not only control the entire ecosystem in and around Tejaswi Yadav, but also the RJD's ecosystem, because Tejaswi Yadav is the guy who actually is the driving seat as far as the political party RJD is concerned. So Sanjay Yadav happens to be the gateway to Tejaswi. So if you want to talk to him, meet him, or kind of have any kind of business with him, it's Sanjay Yadav who decides who will actually meet him or does not meet him. And so he is the man who is calling shots in RJD for last so many years. He has been sent to Rajya Sabha as well. Now talking about Rohini. Rohini as a sister, she was given the Lok Sabha ticket last time from Saran. She was pitched against a electoral battle against Rajiv Pratap Rudy, though she lost that election. But in this Vidhan Sabha election, which is 2025 Bihar elections, she wanted 2 of the seats there for 2 of the candidates whom she thought would be the winnable would be the winnable candidates. So she had actually talked to Tejaswi about those 2 candidates. But as per Tejaswi, they had conducted a survey, the internal survey of the party, and Tejaswi believed that there are other 2 people who are better suited for those tickets, because their name actually came in the internal survey which the party conducted. So Rohini's request was rejected, and those 2 people were given tickets. And incidentally, those 2 people won actually. So those 2 seats have been won by RJD. Now this entire episode peeved Rohini, and yesterday when she actually went at Lalu's residence, where Tejaswi was also there and Sanjay Yadav was also there's a heated argument between Tejaswi Yadav and Rohini, and apparently, as per our sources, though we are not confirming it to you, that Tejaswi went to an extent of throwing slippers at Rohini. That is what Rohini is claiming. So we are not confirming it, but our sources are also saying that this incident did took place. Yeah.